to get a phone charger because my phone was about to go live. My phone was about to go live. My phone was about to die because our members only live. Shocker to no one, I could not stop talking and we went live for a while earlier this afternoon. So I was getting ready to go live and then I saw my phone was almost on its last leg and I was like, oh, need to get the charger right freaking now. Hello everyone, welcome to our fun impromptu little vertical live. Hello. Forgot to mute my computer. We live, laugh, love that. You guys, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I wanted to hop on and do a vertical live today since yesterday we did not have our typical happy hour hang because it was Memorial Day. I hope everyone had a good day off. If you had a day off, if you didn't, I'm also sorry about that as well. Thank you guys for letting me have the day off. I always struggle with taking the day doing content creation because I feel guilty. I feel like I shouldn't have a day off. I should just keep doing things. I should keep up with it. But I have a friend in town. I was at my parents' house and we were lounging by the pool and I was like, you know, I think I'm just actually going to try to take the day. So I was able to, and like I said in the members group chat, I loved our having that group chat because then I felt like the separation anxiety was a little bit less. For those of you who don't know, I started a membership over here on my channel. And with the membership, you get access to a members only live that happens Tuesdays at noon Pacific Standard Time. We just did that. And then you also get an extra video a week and you get access to the members only group chat over on Discord, which is where I was just chatting with everyone. And we have Miss Kim coming in already, starting this vertical live off on a fantastic note. Hey, Maddie and House of Hill, working late tonight since I had jury duty today. I'll be listening while I work. Love to all. Kim, thank you for being here. Also, how was jury duty? I have gotten summoned for jury duty several times, but I've never been chosen. So how was it? I hope that it was okay. I hope it was not too painful. Also, speaking of shows, because I know we always love to chat on here about different shows. If you guys have not seen Jury Duty on Amazon Prime, 10 out of 10 recommend. It's such a funny show. It's so good. You should definitely check it out. If you don't know the premise, essentially everyone is in on a scripted series except for one guy, and he thinks everything's happening in real life even though it's scripted, and it is so hilarious and so good. Pure Jealousy said, I've never been chosen. Okay, well now you just spoke it into existence. Now it's gonna happen. I always said I wouldn't mind being on a jury if it was an interesting case, but because you guys know I love true crime. But other than that, I don't know. Any run-of-the-mill case, I don't know if I would be as pumped about it. We also have Amanda. Madison, give yourself time to relax. It was a holiday weekend. You're allowed to take your extended weekend just like the rest of us. Thank you, Amanda. It's just my own. It's that type A personality, you know? You guys, it's hard to turn the type A personality off sometimes. Gma Sarah said, I'm so excited. I get some grandma's babysitting time this evening. I love grandbaby kisses so much. Oh my gosh. Everyone always says there is no love like a grandparent love. So Gma Sarah, let me know if that's true. My great aunt, who is a grandma, always tells Mama Hill, you think you love your kids, just wait until you have grandkids. So I feel like that has to be the best thing ever. We also have Tamara in here as well. I'm doing great, Tamara. How are you? I missed being live with you yesterday as well, but I hope you enjoyed the day. I'm so happy you made it to the vertical live. Amanda said, can we talk about a girl I went to college with now dating Jimmy from Love is Blind season 6? Amanda. And honestly, your emojis are justified because Jimmy, you guys know he gave me red flags. Left, right, up, down, and center. That man was giving me red flags. Red flags, red flags, red flags. Tom said, hi, Madison and everyone. My name is Maya. I'm on my husband's account, but aloha from Hawaii. Maya, can the rest of the House of Hill come to Hawaii with you? That sounds absolutely incredible, and I'm jealous. Also, Joy, I'm so happy you're here as well. We also have Marie. As a non-American, I find every jury duty interesting. Okay, well, Marie, if you haven't watched Jury Duty, the show, please do. Please, please do. It is so good. It is so good. Yes, Cass, you're getting a lot of me today. I apologize in advance. Yes, Jessica, thank you so much for reminding me. If you guys are here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please, please, please go ahead and do so. That way it helps people get their notification. I kind of posted this, that was on my fault, a little late in the community tab this afternoon. So please, if you're here, give this video a thumbs up. It will help YouTube know that people are watching. You guys know I love, as I will say, okay, part of these vertical lives scares me a little bit after what happened last time when people got crazy over Bieber tea. But the other part of me loves them because I feel like they're fun, they're impromptu, they're a little more casual, a little more personal. And also, too, you guys know this is a great way for us to grow the House of Hill, make new friends, and invite people into our really fun, positive community here on YouTube, which I feel like YouTube needs, you know what I mean? Like, everyone needs a little positivity. We love to talk celeb, tea, lifestyle, fashion, and fun, but we also do so respectfully, and we just have the best time. We also get to know each other, too. So we will be getting into tea, but always the first few minutes of every live or any video, something you should know about me, I love checking in with the House of Hill. So every few minutes of every video you see of mine is going to be me checking in with everyone. I will get to the tea, but I always have to check in first. As you can see, we're all catching up, saying hello. That's why I love it. Yes, Tiffany said, we all need the positivity. We do, Tiffany. Life is crazy. And I know I say this every live, every video, but I really mean it. And it's part of like my mission, my message. I just feel like we all have so much going on, right? Life is insane. Life is stressful. Life is overwhelming. It's also beautiful, gorgeous, fulfilling, and amazing, but it can be also a lot of things all at once. And I feel like I just want my channel and the House of Hill to be a safe space, a little break from your life. And if that break includes, you know, talking about celebs, laughing, giggling, never taking anything too seriously, that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? We all are inundated with so much every single day. We need a break. We deserve it. I'm a Taurus, so I'm all about treating yourself, and my videos are hopefully your treat to yourself to just relax, block everything out, and get into the tea. We also have Miss Woe is Bree. Hey, Madison, missed you yesterday. So excited for the tea. Have been watching religiously every week for nearly a year. Woe is Bree. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being in my corner that long. Y'all are truly, truly, truly the best. I don't know what I would do without you guys. Caitlin, I do like K-pop. I actually one of my friends told me about this weekend. I did not know, and y'all are going to make fun of me about this, I did not know that there's a Blackpink documentary on Netflix. I remember hearing grumblings about it, but I never watched it. Finally watched the trailer this weekend because one of my friends was over, and he's really, really into K-pop. He's always keeping me up to date on K-pop, keeping me, you know, in the know. And he played the trailer for the Blackpink documentary for me, and I'm like, I'm adding that to my watch list. Like, I need to watch that this week. It looks so interesting and so good. I also find, sorry, this is a big answer to your question. You were like, it was a simple yes or no, girl, but I love to talk, so here you go. I also think the whole industry, the K-pop industry, is fascinating. How these people are training to be in a group for so many years, and they are waiting to get chosen. I find the whole thing like very fascinating, very interesting. AQ, hello, House of Hill. Hope we're having a great day. Yes. Oh my gosh, look at all of the green in the chat. Cass, you're right. We also have Jonna, you know my life. Madison, I'm going to Japan. You have no time to be sad then. Jonna, jealous, and I wish I was coming with you. Tatum said, people are complaining about Taylor Swift again. Tatum, what else is new? Emily said, Madison triggered me and said, Taurus, now got to go crazy with the emojis. Emily, Tauruses have to stick together. You know what I mean? Like, we have to stick together. And I think the other thing that I love too is how somehow, I don't know how this happened, but we have found so many Tauruses in the House of Hill. Like, all of the Tauruses, I feel like the Taurus tingles are going out, and everyone's like You're a Taurus, you should be in the House of Hill. We have so many Tauruses here, and I live for every second of it. Shayla said, did you see TMZ saying Travis Kelce got booed at the Mavs game? He wasn't just saying, why is TMZ so against this man? Shayla, yeah, he did get booed at the Mavs game. And I think he got booed because everyone just loves to hate people who are happy, aka Taylor and Travis. And so everyone's just being a hater. Also, the Chiefs obviously are now 3-time Super Bowl champions. No big deal. And nobody for some reason likes to see anyone winning. And right now, Travis Kelce is winning. He is in love. He has a famous girlfriend. Dare I say one of the most famous people on the planet. He just signed a contract, one of the highest record-breaking contracts for a tight end for the NFL. So people just don't love to see people win. People don't love to see people thriving. And I think that's part of the reason why people love to boo Travis Kelce. They just love to hate him. And also, I feel like he's genuinely a very, like, positive person. And people, for some reason, don't love to see positive people. It's the same reason why sometimes when I go in, like, going to the post office, people say, oh, the person will be like, next. And I'm like, hello, like so bubbly. And I always get a comment at the post office. Like, wow, you're really bubbly. Wow, you're cheery. Wow, you're really happy. And I'm like, well, I mean, I could be in a bad mood. I could be unhappy I'm at the post office right now. Or I could try to bring the vibes up. Because you guys know, I feel like if you're positive and grateful, you'll get positivity and more things back. You catch more, what is it? You catch more bees with honey than sugar or something. Like you get more back to you if you're sweet and kind and nice and put out positive things to the world. You know what I mean? Nona said, as a Chiefs fan, I love we're winning, but feel bad because people are seeing us like the Patriots now. Nona, that is true, but I feel like we're nicer than the Patriots. Dare I say we're nicer? Is that okay to say? I feel like we're nicer. Also, I see a lot of Sagittariuses in the chat. I see Tatum's a Virgo. But I just wanted to shout out the Sagittariuses. You guys are in good company because Mama Hill is also a Sagittarius. And you know Mama Hill is icon. So I wanted to shout out the Sagittariuses. Yes, we are nicer, right? We're just, for those of you who are like, I don't understand why you're saying that, and if that sounds like a negative thing, the Patriots had this reputation of kind of being like a little stuck up. They knew they were the best. They knew they were going to win, and they just weren't giving, I don't know, they just were like egotistical. You know what I mean? And it just wasn't the same. And I feel like we're still in the early stages of our dynasty, so we're still having to claw our way for every little thing that we get. And I just feel like we're just, you know, a little more grateful, a little more excited. We live for it. Yes, Mama Hill's a Sagittarius. I live for it. Brittany said, I'm a Sag. My best friend's a Virgo. Live for it. I also saw somebody's a Gemini. I saw we had a Gemini in the chat as well. Wow, we have a lot of fun. Virgos are the best, Kim said. I live for it. Robert said, House of Hill is more mature and actually knows how to state an opinion. Also that, Robert. Also that. Also, too, something I want to say while we're here. If you are new here, we definitely welcome any and all opinions for sure. We just make sure to keep things positive and not creepy. AKA, I will not be putting on a bikini during a live. So, definitely will for like a try-on haul for sure. For sure. But if you're waiting for me to pop into a bikini during a live, you are probably on the wrong app. You know what I mean? Crystal. I was like, where is it? Crystal. I saw Crystal say a Gemini. Jeremy, welcome. Jeremy said, okay, I'm new. Jeremy, welcome to the House of Hill. I hope you'll stick around. I hope you'll hang out with us. We are really fun. On this channel, you guys, if you're just coming across this video in the shorts feed, Maya, yes, I am a Swiftie. My name's Madison. This is the House of Hill. Here in the House of Hill, Hi, Brock. We talk about celebrity tea, fashion, lifestyle, fun. We go live twice a week for a happy hour hang on Mondays and Wednesdays at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. Hi, Kim. And it's honestly a great time. I also have pop-off videos where I talk about a celeb topic and give you my opinion on it. Here in the House of Hill, I tell you the information, I give you the tea, I give you my own personal opinion on it. We discuss it, we share our thoughts, we share our feels, and even if we disagree, we love it. We just keep things respectful here. I always want people to feel secure in sharing their opinion here. Yay, Jeremy, I'm so happy you subbed. Hi, Harrison, welcome as well. I just want everyone to feel like they can express their opinion here. I think there's a lot of places on the internet that you cannot express your opinion. And so as long as you're respectful here, you please share your opinion, please get into the conversation. And yeah, we have honestly a lot of fun. So I hope that you will stay. Also, happy birthday, Harrison. Welcome, 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 welcome. Jeremy, favorite sport? I love that you love hockey. Hopefully you can educate the House of Hill on hockey. I would say my favorite sport is probably, I love football. Football, and I do love baseball because I used to play softball when I was younger. So, also love that. Okay, let's go ahead, you guys, and get into this tea. Sorry, I'm just double checking everything. Bella, I have not heard anything about Haley's pregnancy not being okay. And I hope that everything is okay. I would hope that everything is okay. Yeah, I would hope that. That just makes me sad. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get into, yes, Joy, if dishing the tea counts as a sport, we're Olympians. If spilling the tea counts as a sport, we're Olympians. Everyone here deserves a gold medal. Everyone here deserves a gold medal. Tatum said, Madison, what are your thoughts on Taylor Swift and capitalism? Because people are criticizing her for releasing the different versions of her album. I understand why people are upset about it. I completely get it. But also my thing is too, no one is forcing anyone to buy anything. So if you don't want to buy into it, you don't have to. I kind of feel like every artist should be able to do whatever they want to do when it comes to their own work. So if Taylor wants to release her work in different ways, it's her work, it's her name on it. She is singer, songwriter, producer, everything. If she feels like she wants to do that, I say more power to her. Nobody has to buy it. Nobody has to buy it. That's just kind of how I feel. You know what I mean? And Jeremy, totally okay. I will warn you, I am a Swiftie. I am a Swiftie. But this is why, see, you guys, Jeremy's going to be a perfect addition. He said, I don't really like her style of music, but I think she's a good person. See? That is how we roll here. That is how we roll here. We give an opinion, but we're respectful, and I live for it. Okay, we've got a lot of soccer fans in the house, too. Joshua said, artists sell, people buy. T. Crimson Rose said, she isn't the first one to do it, too, so I don't know why people are hating on her for doing it. Exactly. Exactly. Soft and Spicy said, I actually don't get it. She can do what she wants with her music. I agree. Completely agree. Also, Colors, I'm so happy you made it. Kim is a Selena fan. Kim, I know you're new here too. If you're a Selena fan, you're gonna love us. We love Selena. We love Selena. Maylee, thank you for the thumbs up, Maylee. Thank you so much. I love it. You guys, dare I say, I don't want to jinx it, but I think this vertical live has found the right people. I think we have found the right people, you guys. Yami Lex, So High School is my new fave. Actually, it's always been my fave, but I've really been playing it on repeat lately. Sarah Brock, hello. I'm so happy you're new. I hope you'll stick around. Please subscribe. please hang out. I hope you stick around. I really hope you'll stick around. Kim said, I've been buying limited edition for 50 years. Kim is a music girly, and I live for it. Crimson Rose, also, if you don't want to buy Billie's vinyl, it's not Taylor's fault. Crimson Rose, you know we're getting into that today. Okay, Ray G said, I'm the biggest 50 fan in my house, and I don't even listen. I just remember all her old songs. Ray G, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I absolutely love it. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the tea we're going to be discussing. Yes, I saw someone ask if I like Rare Beauty. I love Rare Beauty. I wear Rare Beauty every single day. Okay, the tea that we're going to be getting into, you guys, one second. We're going to be talking about Vanderpump Rules for my Vanderpump Rules girly. I hope Maria is here because I know Maria always loves some Vanderpump Rules. We're going to talk about Vanderpump Rules. We're going to talk about the Royals. Hi, Noah. I'm so happy you're here. We're going to talk about Cardi B. Lord help me. We're also going to talk about Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny, J-Lo and Ben Affleck. We're going to get into this Northwest tea as well. And then we're going to talk a little bit about Hailey Bieber and the name that people are thinking she might name her baby. And then we're going to get into some Taylor Swift tea when it comes to Billie Eilish and also Taylor and Travis, because something y'all should know here, if you're new to our new friends that we've made so far, we love Tavis here in the House of Hill. Absolutely love Tavis. Maylee, thank you for reminding people to like. Also, thank you, Super Guy. I appreciate it. Tatum, you're right. Nikki was arrested this weekend and released, and I'm happy that she was released and everything is okay. All right, so kicking things off with Vanderpump Rules. Raise your hand. Does anyone here in the chat watch Vanderpump Rules? It is a Bravo show. Also The Valley, because we're going to be talking about former Vanderpump Rules people and current Valley people. Yes, I did see the Travis and Tyga fight in Cannes. We can talk about that at the end, Marie. So, okay, yes, Vanderpump Rules. Live for it, you guys. So over the weekend, there were grumblings that Jax Taylor, who, okay, good, Epic Turtle, you just started The Valley. You're going to like this. So, Jax and his wife, Brittany, are separated currently right now. And over the weekend, Jax was seen out with a new 26-year-old model on his arm. Okay, so he is currently dating somebody in the midst of him and Brittany's separation, which obviously is fine. It's a separation. He is allowed to date, I guess, if that's something they agreed upon. I will say it doesn't look as though it was agreed upon, because Brittany posted several quotes over on her Instagram talking about how life is going to get better. I think she's probably going to end up filing for divorce. For people who don't know, Vanderpump Rules and The Valley are two reality shows over on Bravo. Two of the cast members are named Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright. They're married. They've been together for over a decade, married for probably maybe like 3 years now. They have a child together. And I would say about 4 or 5 months ago, they separated. Separated. Brittany moved out. She's living in an Airbnb. Jax stayed in their home. And up until this point, Jax has been saying he wants to stay together. He wants to fix his relationship for his child. All of these things. Well, over the weekend, he was seen out with a new girlfriend. And so people are saying that he is allegedly dating somebody else. And yeah, Brittany seems like it was a shock to her as well. I got it under control, guys. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, so he is dating someone else, which is pretty crazy. And also too, for Epic Turtle, I know you've been watching The Valley. You know how currently on The Valley, which is another reality show on Bravo. I got it, guys. Thank you. I love you. Love you so much. one of the storylines right now on the Valley is how Brittany is having stomach problems and she's like constantly getting sick on the Valley, and Jax is always like, oh, it's because she's drinking too much. He's just always berating her. Well, according to Sheena Shea, who is on Vanderpump Rules and friends with Brittany, she was on her podcast saying that Brittany has not gotten sick to her stomach once since separating from Jax. So they're kind of equating the fact that she was having so much anxiety being married to this man, that she now no longer has any stomach issues. Can you believe that? That's how anxious this man was making her. So happy that Brittany is feeling better. Sacred Space said, I don't watch this, but that is so real. Sacred Space, I feel like anyone can relate. Cass said that's what happened after I left my ex too. I feel like anyone can relate to the fact that when you're in a toxic situation, whether that be relationship, friendship, job, whatever, it can physically make you ill. Like Color said, stress does affect your health. It will physically make you ill. I was in a toxic work situation. You guys, physically ill, gained weight, just crying every day. Like my skin was going crazy. The moment I left that situation, the way I felt so much better. It was like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. And y'all know I always say, if y'all have been with me for a while, you know what I'm talking about. Even on my lowest days when I'm so stressed of like, how am I going to do XYZ? I have never thought back to being like, oh, I wish I was still at that job. And that's how you know if it's toxic. It is so real, Gabby. Completely agree. It was crazy, you guys. Crazy times. Crazy times. Shayla said, I get that. Unfortunately, I still get that anxiety every time I leave the house in fear. Oh, I hate living in a small town. Shayla, small towns, it is tough, but just know we got you. We got you. Also, too, if anyone's looking for a reality show to watch and you're like overwhelmed because there's so many seasons, you should start watching The Valley. It's on it's Bravo. You can watch it on Peacock. You'll know who we're talking about. You can see Jackson Brittany, and it's only in its first season. So it's really easy to get into, and you won't feel overwhelmed by like so many seasons. I feel like that's the one thing about Housewives. Crystal, we're still talking about Vanderpump Rules, but I'm moving on to get into this royalty update. Okay, Shay said my ex gave me GI problems. It's such a real thing, you guys. It is a real thing. Stress can manifest itself into being a real life health problem. You know what I mean? Also, Jonna, I just wanted to read your comment because I completely agree with you. Jonna said, wow, what kind of grown man lets your child move out while he gets the house? Jonna? The tea. Joy, give it a try and let me know what you think. Watch the first couple episodes and let me know what you think, okay? Let me know. If you don't like it, also fine. You know, I have a bunch of other recommendations, but give it a try. Let me know. Oh, Jeremy, thanks. I'm so happy you're here too. Vic said, nature is always an outlet when you get overwhelmed. I think that's why I like going outside. Gigi, of course you came just in time for the royal update. I am living for Gigi coming just in time for the royal update. Okay, you guys. Irene, I'm so happy you're here too. I love seeing you guys thank each other for positivity. Like, nothing makes me happier. I'm like, this is a community and I freaking love every second of it. Okay, you guys took care of that situation. Woo, we love the spam. I do not have a fans only account. So if you are looking for that, I am not gonna be your girl, but other people are. So definitely go find one of those. I think you're gonna be disappointed to see that I'm not going to do that. Okay, so the royals, you guys, according to People magazine, Kate Middleton has been seen publicly with her family and running solo errands. No photos were published, which I think is like a little interesting, especially given all the things that have been said about Kate Middleton, you know what I mean? But we are going to believe that she is out running errands with her family because I'm trying not to feed into any of those conspiracy theories anymore. Also, we have another new report from the Daily Mail. A source shared that Kate has, quote, been seen out and about more with her family in recent weeks. The Daily Mail noted how these public outings are, quote, being taken as positive signs by many. And a source also noted how apparently Buckingham Palace has received, quote, tens of thousands of get well wishes for Kate via royal letters and gifts. What do we think about Kate being seen out and about, but no photos or videos of her being seen out and about? What do we think? What do we think? Are we believing it? Are we not believing it? What do we think? What do we think, you guys? Let me know. Let me know what you think while I clean things up, if you know what I mean. I love it. Dave and George are like pseudo Papa Hills in this chat, being like, girl and sir, not the place. And I live for every second of it. What do you guys think? Let's see. In the chat. I'm really shocked she is. I don't believe it. I know. I'm trying to... Gabby said, I've been trying to support lately, but my 4-month-old is really colicky. Gotta take care, House of Hell. Gabby, do what you gotta do. You know I'm gonna be talking for forever. So come back. Do what you gotta do. You can always after watch. Gabby, please, please do whatever you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Kelsey, thank you. I feel like I'm not multitasking and I'm like drowning, but thank you. I feel like hopefully we're doing okay. Gigi said, damn, no opinion there. Gigi said, this is one royal topic I'm not getting into. Gigi, I know. Thankfully this time we're both on the same side. This is not Harry versus William. But I agree. I just feel like when it comes to Kate, I'm trying really, really hard to not buy into any conspiracy theories. I'm really trying hard to just take everyone at their word and be like, it is what it is. You know, hopefully she's fine. But I will say it's just weird to me that we're getting reports about her being out, but yet we're not seeing any photos. You know what I mean? It just, I can't help but say that still feels weird to me. But again, I hope she's fine and hopefully, you know, everything is okay. I agree with you, Sacred Space. What's the point of these reports if there's no photos? I kind of agree too. And I kind of feel like if there aren't photos, that's what fuels the conspiracies. You know what I mean? And that's why sometimes I wish the royal family wouldn't even help put out these reports, because I feel like the royal family puts out these reports being like, she's been seen out, everything's fine, she's with her family. And then when people question saying, where are the photos, where are the videos? To George's point, no photos, no proof. When people then question them, they try to turn it back on the public and be like, why are you asking? You guys are, you know, invading her privacy. It's too much. But really it's like, we're just asking the questions because you're not giving us anything. You're not giving us any proof. If anything, they're perpetuating these narratives. Jen said, my mom is going through breast cancer treatment, and after the second round of chemo, her hair started to go, so maybe she doesn't want photos while that's happening. Maybe. Maybe. That might be. You never freaking know. I hope everything is okay. And I hope she's fine. And hopefully, you know, we see proof of this soon. Carrie, People is reliable, to answer your question. People magazine is definitely one of the reliable sources for sure. In the hierarchy of kind of new entertainment outlets, People is, in my opinion, more reliable than Daily Mail. In my opinion. And I only say that because the Daily Mail definitely tends to favor the royal family. So I feel like they're always going to make sure the royal family is out there putting their best foot forward. even if that's not necessarily the truth. Wouldn't you say, Jessica? Wouldn't you say the Daily Mail always, if they are on good terms with a royal family member, they will definitely uplift them and be more positive about them. Whereas if they're not on good terms with a family member, for example, Prince Harry, they will definitely make sure they're not as nice. That's just, I kind of feel like my 2 cents of it. Gigi said, my sister-in-law lost 25 pounds in cancer treatment, and Kate doesn't look like she has that to spare. Gigi, also so true. Also so true. Joy, what was it about the Harry and Meghan getting taken off the royal website? So, their titles were removed from the website. And then also, as well, Harry's statement that he made back in 2016 about how the UK press was treating Meghan Markle has been deleted as well from the website. So, you know the battle between Harry, Meghan, William, Kate, Charles, it is ongoing. It's ongoing. Also, Justice, I love you for that comment. Mass media is so unreliable. That's why I go here for all the tea. Justice, thank you for trusting me. I really do take that seriously. I hope you know, because I'm with you, Justice. You guys know I have a degree in journalism. It is overwhelming how much chatter there is, and there is so much BS out there, which is why I do my best to try to sift through everything. And I know sometimes people give me a hard time because they're like, In Touch, Life and Style. And I'm like, y'all, I do my research, okay? I'm not just giving you reports to give you reports. You know what I mean? I make sure we're hearing consistently similar things before I fill you in on anything. And if it's ever just like straight up tea, like a blind item or something like that I'm just telling you about, I always preface it by being like, y'all, I don't know how I feel about this. I always try to make sure I'm giving you guys things that I feel confident about. You know what I mean? I never want to be one of those tea people that's just like saying something to say something, because I think our words are important and you can't just spread a bunch of BS. You know what I mean? Yummy Lex said, one of the things that continues to bother me is that there is different behavior towards Meghan and Kate's difficult times by the media. Empathy. Yummy Lex, tea. And they've been doing this since the beginning. We talked a little bit about this during our members only live, about how I said something that sticks out to me is, so sorry members, this is going to be me repeating myself really quick, but there were photos of Kate and Meghan both holding their baby bumps. And the headlines for when Kate was holding her baby bump are like, Kate Middleton cradles baby bump, going to make a great mother. And then when Meghan was pictured cradling her baby bump, it was like, Meghan Markle always has to hold her baby bump and remind us that she's pregnant. What's the difference? They're both cradling their baby bumps. Why is it when Kate does it, she's showing she's going to be a great mother, but when Meghan does it, it's annoying and she's constantly reminding everyone she's pregnant? What's the difference? They're both holding their bumps. So you're so right. It's definitely, and I love how Jessica's like, facts from a UK person. Jessica's like, you guys, I see these headlines more than anyone, and it's the frickin' tea. I agree, Jasmine. I really like how their Netflix documentary showed that. It really was amazing. I'm just looking, thanks, but all jokes aside, Maddie, what's your take on Diddy? If you're new, my take on Diddy is I think he's a despicable human, and we have been talking about Diddy every time there is a new update. I think he's despicable, and I've been saying this for a while, since the end of last year. I feel like this year is the year that a lot of people in the music industry get exposed, and I think Diddy is the first person who this is happening to. I think it's going to happen to more people, and I hope that all of the people who were allegedly harmed at the hands of Diddy, I don't believe it was allegedly, obviously. We've seen videotape, but for legality purposes, for all the people who were allegedly harmed by him, I cannot wait for them to get their justice. I'm ready for it. I am ready for it. Okay, you guys, moving on. Let's go ahead. I wanted to address that because y'all know, if you're in the House of Hill, you know how I feel about Diddy. Trash. Also too, if you're new here, I have a list of celebrities that I think are despicable. I call it my junk punch in public list, meaning if I ever see them in public, I would want to junk punch them, and Diddy is at the top. So definitely not a Diddy fan by any means, and also not a Diddy supporter. So if you are looking for someone to justify that behavior, it's not going to be this girl. You should probably keep scrolling because absolutely not. Emily said, I thought I was the only one that remembered the song. I always used to talk about it and no one would say anything. Oh no! I'm glad that you are finding like-minded people, Emily. That's why we're all here. I call it Throat Punch Thursdays. Vix, Throat Punch Thursdays, Throat Punch Tuesdays, Diddy, either way, top of the list. Colors, it's crazy to me, but people do justify his behavior. It's insane. It makes me sick. I've seen comments, even with the Cassie video, it's people being like, well, we don't know what happened before. We don't know what she was doing to him before. It's like, you're insane. I don't care what she did before. It doesn't matter. That does not justify that behavior. The internet is crazy, you guys. That's why we need a safe space, aka the House of Hill. That's why we need a safe space, or Ebony community for my podcast. That's why we need a safe space. Okay, you guys, moving on. Let's talk about Cardi B. Lord help me. Yeah, Marie, people do justify R. Kelly too, and it's sickening. And that's why I'm also really excited about, not excited, but I'm looking forward to 50 Cent's documentary about Diddy, because I feel like what helped get people on board with being against R. Kelly was the Lifetime documentary. And so I'm hoping that 50 Cent's documentary that's going to expose, it was bought by Netflix, so I don't have to say allegedly anymore. But 50 Cent's documentary that he's doing on Diddy, I hope that it will bring attention to the issues, and I hope that more people will get on board with the fact that Diddy needs to be brought to justice. I hope it will open the subject up to more people who don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Oh, Gigi, I totally noticed that. It's so funny you say that, because as soon as I did it, I was like, oh Lord, hopefully I blocked enough people before I did that. Gigi, I absolutely realized I did that. Absolutely. But I still think it's not the kind of top they were hoping for, you know what I mean? Not the kind of top they were hoping for. I do notice I did that though. That's so funny. Al said it's so sad he has daughters too. I know. Exactly. You guys all saw her comment, right? I know. I 1000% realized I did that, and I try not to do that. Because I know it I know. I did my best to clean it up. That is so funny. Epic Turtle, honestly, I like where your business mind is at, because I think we should do that, because then the more we make from those comments, the more stuff we get to do here in the House of Hell. So I agree. If you want to send a creepy comment, pay up. I like it, Epic Turtle. I like it. Okay, you guys, moving on to Cardi B. So Cardi B is clapping back after being body shamed. People were commenting on her appearance, okay? And she recently actually performed in Las Vegas over the weekend at Dre's nightclub. And she was wearing kind of this tight one-piece bodysuit situation. And people were commenting about how, she looked different, she looked bigger, she looked thicker, blah, 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 blah. Martin, bye. So people were commenting about it. She decided to clap back. she made a video on Instagram of herself eating pancakes. And while she was eating pancakes, this is what she had to say. She said, everybody's saying that I look fat, that my butt is fat. Everybody hates me. What am I gonna do? She was obviously being sarcastic. Jessica, I'm with you. Horrible. She's a mom of 2. She looks fine. People are obsessed with women's bodies. Tatum said, I say blah, blah, too. Emily, I love that Cardi loves herself unapologetically. It's just so cringe to me. It's so cringe to me that people comment on other women's bodies like this. I'm happy that Cardi clapped back. I also live that she was eating a plate of pancakes while she was clapping back. I feel like that just like adds to the clap back. And it's very rare that I often agree with what Cardi B does on social media, as y'all know. But this one I had to share because I was like, honestly, I love that Cardi had something to say to the haters, like deserved. Cass, I'm dying. You are cracking me up. Well, this makes the super chat awkward. But wanted to give my love because these boys are pulling me everywhere. Love you, House of Hill. Cass, I'm just happy you're here. I hope we're making your day. I just am so thankful for you. You are cracking me up. I'm so happy you're here. Please give Jackson JJ a squeeze for me. I am absolutely dying. That is so funny. But yeah, absolutely love this for Cardi. I agree, Justice. So real of her. We had 222. Manifest. Everyone manifest. Manifest, manifest. Also here in the House of Hill, whenever we see an angel number of people watching, we always manifest something that we want out of our lives. So everyone manifest. I love it. Okay. Al or AI, is she back with Offset? Her and Offset are confusing. So Cardi and Offset right now, she did file for divorce again, but they've been seen together. They've been hanging out together. Emily, I think that's a good way to put it. Publicly, they're not together, but they still hang out. Allegedly, they're still together a lot of the time. So I think it's a touch and go, off and on situation. That's what I think. Color said, the fact that Cardi actually has an amazing body, I hope the people criticizing her have perfect heavenly bodies themselves. Colors, most people who criticize others on the internet, I feel like it's just something internal that they're dealing with. You know what I mean? It is an internal thing that I hope they are able to fix within themselves. Hi, Miss Ace. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy you're here. Cassie, I don't believe he's beat those charges. No, I don't believe that he has beat those. He still has a lot of things happening, a lot of things going on. So yeah, it's crazy. Tabitha, I know you're at work. I'm so mad they called you in early too, but I'm glad you're at least able to still listen. Okay, you guys, moving on. Let's talk a little bit about Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny. Hero Chick, can someone share Madison's list of yucky celebrities? Yes, my list of, which everyone will help fill in the blanks, but off the top of my head, some of the people on the list are Diddy, obviously, Tristan Thompson, obviously, Justin Timberlake, obviously, Maddie Healy, Scooter Braun, John Mayer, Jake Gyllenhaal. Who am I missing, everybody? Fill in the blanks of who I'm missing. Yeah, Scooter Pooter. Scooter Braun. Dare I say Scooter Braun's number 3. Joe Alwyn. Jessica, did you see me pause? Joe Jonas. Thank you, Emily. Kanye West. Yes. Ben Shapiro. Yes. 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 Tristan Thompson. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. All the Taylor enemies. Thank you, Gigi. Basically, yes, Kanye. If you are a man who crushed my girl, Joe Jonas is on there because I don't like how he treated Sophie Turner when they were getting divorced. Cass. Cracking me up. Yep, Kanye, Charlie Puth. Charlie Puth has been edging himself on there. Charlie Puth has definitely been working his way on there for sure. because he's a little thirst monster in my opinion. But yeah. So, okay. Hero Chick said, "You're the best. You saved me during COVID, and I almost cried the day you left that job, but glad you landed in a better place." Hero Chick, oh my gosh. I'm so happy that you found me and that you're here. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy that you're here. I hope you hang out with us and stay. Oh my God. I'm so happy you're here. So happy you're here. Okay, you guys, moving on to Kendall Jenner, Bad Bunny. So Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny, we're seen having a little rendezvous this weekend, you guys. A rendezvous, and I know that's gonna make some of you upset. Also, D White, thank you for joining the membership. I'm so happy you're here. So happy you're here. Definitely check out the members tab to figure out how to join the group chat via Discord. The invite link is there. So Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny, a little rendezvous in Miami this weekend. Okay. Happy birthday, Marie. Happy birthday. Thanks for spending time with the House of Hill during your birthday. They were seen leaving a parking garage together. They were also seen having dinner together in Miami 2 days later. So they are hanging out. They are talking. They're hanging. We know that this is now the second time they've been seen together as of late. They were seen looking cuddly at the Met Gala after party, and now they're hanging out again in Miami. Now, no word yet on whether or not this symbolizes that they're officially back together. But we know Kendall does have a habit of backsliding to exes, and I will say she has at least been consistently, happy birthday, Richard, has been consistently hanging out with Bad Bunny again. We know there was a time earlier where she was Jonna dying, tonsil hockey. There was a time that she was seen out with Ben Simmons, and there were rumors that they were kind of talking again. But I think she definitely is just seeing where things go with Bad Bunny. Just seeing where things might go. You know what I mean? Joy said, "What the heck is happening?" I know, you guys. I know that people feel some type of way about Kendall and Bad Bunny. I know. And again, like I said, there's no word yet on whether or not it's official. Maybe they're just hanging out. Maybe they're just like, whenever they're together, they're together. Whenever they're not, they're not. In the members only chat, it was either Crimson Rose or Miss Jackie X was telling me that in one of, or Jasmine, in one of Benny Blanco's songs, he kind of spills the tea on their relationship, talking about how they get together when they're together and not when they're not. But yeah, she was last seen with Devin. This was a couple months ago before the Met Gala. And then since the Met Gala, she has been, she's been hanging out again with Bad Bunny. Also, I saw Jeremy, you were asking, how to join the membership. We would love to have you. You just go to my channel page and you'll see the join button. If you're on a phone, it is a little trickier, but I posted a YouTube short on how to join the membership. I do a screen recording that shows you how to join on a desktop or a phone. So just go to my YouTube shorts tab, scroll down a couple videos, and you'll see I do a step-by-step on how to join the membership. So easy peasy. Colors, I do think she stays friends with all of her exes, which, like, good for her. Good for her. But also kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's a rarity. That's a rarity for sure. That's a rarity for sure. Jessica said, "I can see her and Bad Bunny having a baby also. I don't know why. They're a cute couple." Jessica, I'm glad you feel that way because I feel like some people are very anti-Bad Bunny and Kendall Jenner. So I'm happy to see that somebody's like, I think they're cute. Dee, we're happy to have you. We're happy to have you. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and move on and talk about this Northwest situation. So, yes, we are a Swiftie crew. I did see somebody ask if I'm a Swiftie. I love how Dave Dave answered, we're a Swiftie crew. If you don't like Taylor Swift, you're probably not going to like me. And I love justice. I live for the honesty. I'm anti because I want to marry him. I live for the honesty. I love it, justice. Okay, you guys, so the situation with North West, okay? Over the weekend was the 30th anniversary of The Lion King. And to celebrate the 30th anniversary, there was this big shebang at the Hollywood Bowl here in LA. Some of the original cast members from the 1994 film were there. Some of the original cast members from the Broadway show were there. Celebrities were there, like Billie Eichner and Jennifer Hudson. Were also there. Also there was North West making her acting debut. Obviously, we've seen her sing publicly before, but this is her acting debut. And let's just say she's not getting rave reviews, okay? She's getting absolutely obliterated online. And she's only 10. And she is just, poor girl, getting dragged for her performance. And the reason why she's getting dragged is because according to reports, and also according to parents on TikTok, there were kids who were auditioning for the role that North played. She played Simba in I Can't Wait to Be King. There were many kids who auditioned for this part. Kids who have been auditioning for months, kids who were in different productions of The Lion King on Broadway. And people felt like North only got this role because her mom is Kim Kardashian and her dad is Kanye West. There's also reports that they paid for her to get this role, okay? If you watch any of the videos, it's very clear that North maybe wasn't the best for this role. And I think, you know, it is clear that there was some nepotism going on. However, I want to say, the comments that are being made about a 10-year-old are a bit much. You know what I mean? I think it's fine here. Obviously, we keep things respectful here, so I'm not worried about us. Like, we can keep things respectful and say, look, it's clearly not fair. She got this role over people who have been auditioning, over people who have, you know, been working for this. It's not really fair. And I feel like she needed to train a little bit more before doing this role. That is all okay. But the people who are just like absolutely dragging a 10-year-old, that I do feel bad for. That I'm like, I don't love that. You know what I mean? There's a way to comment on somebody's performance without being super harsh. Yes, Crimson Rose, the vibes intended were to give elementary school play, then she gave that. Crimson Rose, exactly. Let's not beat around the bush, you guys. North West should not have done that. North West should have not been in that role. North West should absolutely not have been performing on stage. That was not the role for North West, okay? Again, there are people who have been auditioning for this role. There are other kids who were auditioning for this role who deserved this more than she did. They've been training. They've been doing what they need to do, whatever. However, I think absolutely dragging a 10-year-old on social media is also not the best look. You know what I mean? We can all agree nepotism played a role. Nepotism was a factor. It wasn't fair. But I also don't think we need to like berate a 10-year-old online, you know? And kind of like we talked about during our members only live, I think if you are going to get a role through nepotism, you really have to make sure you bring your A game. And if you're not bringing your A game, you have to be prepared to obviously have critics. But I also think we need to remember as critics that this girl is 10, you know? So I feel like Crimson Rose, kind of how we were communicating, like, clearly not the role, clearly not the vibe, clearly was not ready for this. It was giving school play. It was not giving Hollywood Bowl. And that's good. I just think anyone else who's like berating her more than that is a little bit much, you know? Gigi said, let's hope the notoriety gets eyes on the show and the kids who deserve it will get that from now on, which a lot of people on TikTok are doing. So a lot of people are posting the kids' audition tapes who deserved the role to showcase them, which is kind of like a positive thing that's happening. You know what I mean? Let's see. Sacred Space said it's more fair to critique her parents' decision rather than North. Sacred Space, I agree with that. I think if anything, we should be critiquing Kim and Kanye for putting her up for something that she wasn't ready for. Because if anything, Sacred Space, you're so right. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, Sacred Space. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. They opened her up to this kind of criticism. And I think, we have a lot of parents in the chat. As a parent, I feel like it is a job as a parent to protect your child and also be honest to your child. You guys know I talk a lot about my parents. Like, when I did dance competitions, Mama Hill was always honest with me, and I love her so much for it to this day. Mama Hill, I always knew would tell me the truth. When she came backstage after a dance, I'd be like, how was it? And she would either say, it was amazing, everything was great, blah, blah, blah. Or she would be honest with me and be like, she would always start with the positive. That, it was good. Or she would, but this was a little off. You were a little early here. You missed this little part, you know. And honestly, I appreciate that she was like that, because then when it came to the judging, I kind of knew what to expect instead of going in with false hope. You know what I mean? So I feel like part of being a parent is being honest with your kid. Okay, Yannico said, yes, that's constructive criticism. D. White said, exactly. Okay, good. Kelsey said, as a mom, 1000% could not agree more. Okay, I'm glad you guys agree, because I really appreciate that she was like that, and I wish that Kim would have done that for North. You know what I mean? Said, I love that you want to do this. I love that you want to perform. I love that you want to sing. Let's get you into singing classes. Let's get you into acting classes. And that way next year, you're going to be so ready for that role, and you're going to audition and you're going to kill it. You know, I think maybe that would have been the way to go. Maybe. I don't know. Cass said, I've been competitive my whole life, and he throws tantrums. Oh, talking about JJ and Jax. Talking about JJ and Jax. I love it. Yes, thank you guys for helping Jeremy as well. Thank you guys. You have to go to like the Safari app on your phone. Like use Safari or Chrome or whatever to pull up the YouTube membership. Okay, you guys. I also saw you guys talking about Ye, how he has said, you know, bad things about Disney, which is surprising that he, you know, wanted his child on there. And also just like Ye in general being, you know, being Ye. Vic said a child should feel proud of their accomplishments, but she should have had more time to blossom. I agree. I completely agree. It's all about just making sure your child is prepared, you know? Okay, you guys. Miss Mika said, she's only 10, give her a break. And exactly. I mean, again, I blame the parents. I don't blame North. I don't blame North at all. Shayla said, I'm my kid's biggest supporter, but also probably biggest critic, but only because I know how good they can be. And honestly, that's how I feel like that is a good thing, Shayla. And I know sometimes your kids might not recognize it now, but they are going to be so happy for you and so happy that you are like that later. Trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Because I thank Mama Hill for it every day. I'm like, prime example, okay, you guys? there's no way that I could be doing this and seeing some of the things that people say if Mama Hill didn't make sure I was prepared for this world. You know what I mean? Exactly. Gigi, so just so you guys know, the reason why vertical lives are different from horizontal and our normal happy hour hangs is because vertical lives get pushed into the shorts feed. And so it's more people discover your videos. Unfortunately, these are things that I have to do to grow. I have to listen to what YouTube wants me to do. And when they say, hey, start doing this, that means, hey, gotta do it. So that's why I do these in order to grow and, you know, obviously get more people in our community. Now, obviously, whenever you grow, it's always comes with some growing pains, you know what I mean? But that is why, yeah, see, Vic said shorts is how I found you a few weeks ago. And that's why it is amazing, because we do get incredible people who we need in the House of Hill, like Vix, like Jeremy, like Kim, where we make new friends, and it's amazing. But obviously that growing also comes with, you know, new people for sure. So we got to grow the community. We got to do this to find our other peeps. And like D just found us. D, thank you for joining and being new. CR Originals, so happy you're here. So it's just like anything, you know, whenever you are growing, there's growing pains. You know what I mean? There is absolute growing pains. But I feel like, yes, Hero Chick as well. Everyone who's new so far and has said subscribed, I feel like you're catching our vibes. You know what I mean? We're finding the people who are like us in the House of Hill. D, I'm so happy you found this live. I'm so happy you found this and you're part of the membership. I'm so pumped. Like, this is why I do it. So see you guys, we just have to sift through some people making some weird comments to find new friends. And I'm willing to do that every week until we make as many new friends as that gets us a new plaque. Preston, the House of Hill, welcome. You're going to love it. The House of Hill is our community here over on YouTube. My name's Madison, and we do celebrity news, lifestyle, fashion. We go live twice a week on Mondays and Wednesdays. We call them our happy hour hangs at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. We are, Nicola, I'm glad you're here as well. We are a positive community here on the internet. So we talk about things as you've been seeing. We talk about celebrities, and we can disagree, which is totally fine. We just keep things respectful. We keep things respectful. And Epic Turtle has made a new rule that I do agree with, because Epic Turtle is like, we're growing the business. If you do want to make a creepy comment, you must use a super chat. I will not read any creepy comments out loud unless it's a super chat. So I live for it. Askita, tell me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, because I feel like I am. Askshita. Hi from India. I'm new here. Can I please join your journey with you if you are okay? Please join. Please join with us and let me know how I can pronounce your name correctly. Please join us. Please hang out. We are so happy you're here. So happy you're here. Okay, the last two things I want to talk about, you guys. Hailey Bieber. You guys, I love you all. I just love the House of Hill so much. You guys are literally iconic. Crimson Rose, you're cracking me up, and I love you. Vix, you have to be in the membership to have access to the Discord. So you have to be a part of the membership, and that's how you get access to the Discord. So once you join the membership, you will get an invite link, and that's how you get access to the Discord. Yeah, perfect. Ruby Rose said, here again to show love and tap into the House of Hill. Ruby Rose, I'm so happy you're here, and you're here just in time. Hi, Terry. Thank you, Maddie. You're here just in time for the Hailey Bieber name tea. So Hailey Bieber, you guys, fans think that she may have revealed the gender and name of her baby on Instagram, okay? Hailey recently posted a big photo dump over on her Instagram, and she captioned the photos, "Little cherry blossoms on my nails, little cherry blossom in my belly." And people are thinking that her using cherry blossom is symbolizing that she's having a girl and that she might be naming her baby Blossom. I personally am not sure. You guys know I've actually thought that she was going to be having a boy, but now I'm kind of like, okay, maybe it is a girl. And it's funny you say that, Jonna. A lot of people in the members only chat, Jasmine, on it. A lot of members in the members only chat were saying maybe she's going to name the baby Cherry, which I feel like Cherry would also be a cute name. What do we think? Do we think Hailey's having boy, girl? Do we think it's going to have anything to do with Blossom or Cherry Blossom? What do we think? What do we think? I want to comment Miss Ace. I saw Miss Ace ask about, I think it was Miss Ace, about, yes, here it is. Do you have to reach a certain level for members to gift memberships? Yes, I don't think I can gift memberships right now, unfortunately. But I don't have like levels of members. For me, once you're a membership, you're in. You're in. That's the one fee. It's never going to go up. That's the membership. And like I said, you get the members only live. You get an extra video a week, and you get access to the members only chat. Okay, so you guys are still saying, I think it's a boy. Dave said, I liked Cheryl Blossom Bieber. So we said, because I was talking about nicknames, I felt like everyone needs, every baby needs a nickname. And so I was like, maybe if they go with Cheryl, the nickname could be Cherry. You know what I mean? I don't know. What do we think? And then Cousin said, as long as it's a healthy baby, that's all that matters. And T. That is T. Jonna said also, maybe that's a hint why the Biebers are in Japan, which they were in Japan for a little bit of a baby moon, an alleged baby moon. You know what I mean? And so that, I think, could also be part of the cherry blossom situation. But I feel like, I don't know if it also could just mean nothing. They could still be having a boy and have a completely different name picked out. But I at first when I said Blossom, I was like, I don't know how I feel about Blossom. But then you all kind of made me feel good about Blossom. So George is like, I still think that Blossom Possum is cute. I live for it. And also, yes, thank you guys for answering Jeremy's questions. Jeremy, this is why we're a fam here. Absolutely. We go live on Mondays and Wednesdays at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time, and those are completely free. Everyone is able to join, and it is the best time ever. And then we do these vertical lives whenever we want. It's super fun. Okay, so some of you are saying you still think it's a boy. Blossom for a boy. Okay. Live for it. And exactly, as long as you're part of the House of Hill, you're a fan member. You're stuck with us. That's the kind of family we are. We're loyal. Shayla said, not even in a mean way, but Hailey's making her pregnancy her entire personality because she's uninteresting otherwise. Guess that kind of sounds mean, but I'm not trying to be. Shayla, I think more so, and maybe this is probably what you're trying to say, I think what you are meaning is it's more so now that she's come out with her pregnancy, it feels like that's all she can talk about. And I get what you're saying by that. It does feel like now that's all she's talking about. But I'm with you, Crimson Rose. As a first pregnancy, I feel like that's kind of how it is. Like a first baby, it takes over your life. And then the second baby, it's like, okay, I've done this before, Yeah, Jessica said it's any new expecting mom. I agree. I kind of feel like it's any new mom, first mom to be, it's like, okay, That's all you're going to be able to talk about. Also, Dave, I'm dying. Uncle Dave and the house cleaners on patrol. Y'all are killing it. Dave, I love it. I always know when like there's something creepy happening because Dave and you guys, I just see a bunch of green being like, no, 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 no. And I'm like, got it, 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 got it. And I absolutely love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Bloom would be a cute name. Emily, Bloom would be a cute name. Bloom, that would be cute. Bloom Bieber. I do love alliteration. Oh, Miss Ace, that sounds good. That sounds good. You'll have a lot to catch up on. You'll have a lot to catch up on. And the new videos are that are posted every Friday. You'll have a lot to watch. I'll leave everything up. Bloom would also be super cute as well. I like Bloom. Izzy, I have not heard that. I have not heard that, and I hope that is not true. I hope that is not true. She is, you know, reportedly over 6 weeks along or 6 months along. And I've not heard that, and I don't even want to put that energy out there because I hope that that's not true. Nita said, I can't be fake interested. I mean, it's great for them, but so over it. Ebony said, I took Bloom from someone in the chat. I can't find their name. Well, whoever came up with Bloom, that's a cute one. Mary New said, I'm a new expecting mom and definitely feel like that's all I talk about. We're excited and happy about what our body is doing and welcoming a little human. I love that, Marie. Also, you are growing a human. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I had a busy day doing 2 lives. You grew a kidney. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ocean is a trending baby name lately. I can't think of any other baby named Ocean because there's a Vanderpump Rules person who their baby's named Ocean. So now I'm like, if Haley and Justin name their baby Ocean, that Vanderpump Rules person is just going to be like over the moon and we won't hear the end of it. Cass said, chiming in as a 2-time mama, my first, I did a week-by-week growth, did all the things. I have a million pics. Let's just say poor Jax, people were lucky to see a prego pic of me. Every pic had both kids. Cass, I'm about to make you feel so much better. You know that I have a really strong group of family childhood friends, the Spicy Girls. We just had this discussion the last time I was home. Cass, you are absolutely not alone. All the moms were talking about how the oldest children have like all of these scrapbooks from when we were born too, like detailing like when we were brought home from the hospital, what we wore, a snippet of our hair, like just like a full like detailed play-by-play of everything first child. And they were all joking that like by the time the second child came around, it just wasn't happening. It was not the same because you're too busy. You have 2 babies that, you know what I mean, you are now taking care of. So, Cass, you're not alone. That happens to everyone. As Cousin said, her brother had one. She does not. It's just, I think that just happens as, you know, that's a first sibling thing. I'm the oldest, so I'm the one with the baby book, you know? It happens. Charlie Horse said, I made my first baby a new photo album for every month for the first year. The second baby had 2 albums and the third had 1. Charlie Horse is like, it's definitely a mom thing. It's definitely a mom thing. So Cass, not alone at all. Okay, you guys, the last thing we're going to talk about is this Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish situation. So Taylor's album, Tortured Poets Department, beat out Billie Eilish for the #1 spot on the Billboard 200 charts, despite Billie's album debuting last week. Now, this, I think, speculation, is because of the Swifties. Now, for those of you who don't know, Billie Eilish made a comment last week seemingly shading Taylor Swift and Beyonce and other artists who are putting on 3-hour-plus shows. While on Station Head talking to fans, she said that people who do 3-hour-plus shows is psychotic and that she's never going to do that. She doesn't want that. Nobody wants that. Well, obviously people took that as shade towards Taylor Swift, because Taylor Swift is one of the most prominent artists right now doing a 3-hour plus show. So people were saying, I agree, Gigi. Also just factually incorrect that nobody wants that, because Beyonce made $575 million on her Renaissance tour, and Taylor Swift has made over $1 billion on her Eras tour. So honestly, just like factually incorrect that nobody wants that. We do want that. Don't know why she would say that. So obviously, whenever Swifties heard Billie making this comment, this is now the second time she seemingly shaded Taylor, because she also made a comment to Billboard about artists who put out different versions of their vinyl. To Tatum's point, capitalism. Billie said it's also bad for the environment. So this is not the first time she's come for Taylor, and that's why Swifties were just not having it. And there was kind of this push on social media to block her album from beating Taylor on the chart, and they did. The Swifties pulled it off. The Swifties pulled it off. So, shout out to the Swifties. There is nobody like the Swifties who can come out like a vengeance. You know what I mean? Nobody like the Swifties who come out with a vengeance. Just saying. It was also just, I can't believe Billie said that. Like, I still am sitting here mind blown that she would say something so ridiculous. And she was coming for Beyonce with that as well. I think people were focusing on Taylor because of the comment she made about the vinyls. But again, she's just factually incorrect. And I also think for me too, it's just the fact that Billie is putting down other artists. It's an ick. It's an ick. It's an ick. And Jelena, I agree. We all know who she was really coming for. You know what's funny though? One of the girls who I went to Greece with, she's a really big Billie Eilish fan, and she's sticking by Billie. She was like, we don't know who she was talking about. She didn't name any names. And I'm like, girl, me and the other like really big Swiftie in the group chat are like, she was coming for her. She was coming for her. She was. Crimson Rose said Billie's manager has also been hating on Taylor on X. I've been seeing that, like liking tweets, saying things. Also, that is tacky to me. Like, you're her manager. I understand that you are going to fight for your client, but hating on people online, no. Tatum said Taylor supported Billie too during her Women of the Year speech, saying we should support Billie and protect her. Imagine Taylor Swift sticking up for you and then you going and spitting in her face and trying to be shady. No. Jen said, Billie's recent Apple interview, she even talked about people who write songs that are obvious with the writing and seem to describe Taylor seems shady. I don't know why she's being shady towards her. Like, stay in your own lane. Stay in your own lane. Taylor is not checking for you. It's a one-sided beef. It's a one-sided beef. And it's embarrassing, in my opinion. I agree. It's so random, Jelena. Kim said she wants a song about her on the next Tay album so people will know who she is. Dying. Giving Charlie Puth energy. And Billie Eilish is too talented to be giving Charlie Puth and Kim Kardashian energy. You know what I mean? Samantha said people making not liking Taylor their whole personality is just something I can't comprehend. Samantha, you know, I say all the time, actively not liking Taylor Swift does not make you cool. I don't know where along the way that was a thing. Actively liking Taylor Swift does not make you cool. It doesn't. It just, like, I feel bad for you, honestly. And like Jeremy said earlier, I don't love her music, but she's a good person. You know what I mean? Joss Levert, not hating on Billie. I don't want you to think I'm hating, because I'm not hating. I'm commenting on Billie Eilish seemingly shading Taylor Swift and the Swifties beating out her album. And I disagree with it. I disagree in general with women bringing other women down, and I disagree with it. Not hating on Billie, not sipping on the haterade, just disagreeing with her actions and her comments. Travis said it's because people are envious of Taylor's success. Travis, The tea. The tea, the tea, the tea. Jealousy is a disease. Get well soon. That's in the top of my head because I just watched a Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion where Kim Zolciak says that. But it's kind of true. You know what I mean? Samantha says, they all got crowns. They need to calm down. Why shade Taylor when you can just make your own music and do your own thing? Exactly. Let's see. Cass said, do they realize how much of a fan base Taylor has? Why on earth would you say something about her? Her fans will come for you. T. Jam said, is it just me or there's something wrong with me because I don't like Billie? Haha, sorry, not sorry. Well, you know, I also have been side-eyeing her since she tried to throw my friend at Variety under the bus. So I also am like a little you know? So you are not alone at all. Also too, you guys, as far as Taylor and Travis are concerned, but I'm going to read Miss Ace's comment. I was a Taylor hater. However, for me, I notice sometimes I may not like someone or something just to realize I do like them. I love that. By the way, I was accepting when You Belong With Me came out. Okay, so honestly, you accepted Taylor a long time ago, Miss Ace, and we live for it. There is room for everyone. Robert agreed. And Jessica said, I'm not a Billie fan. Neither is Cass. CL said, Madison, hi. I just got in. I'm working in the greenhouse getting the tea. I love that. Gigi said, honestly, though, there have been #1 artists I've never heard of. Exactly. There is room for everybody. Room for everybody. Red Ninja said, Billie also didn't come from nothing. She grew up super rich with access to lots of resources to get to where she is, so I don't appreciate her trying to come off as relatable from humble beginnings. Exactly. Talk about Nepo baby. She's also a Nepo baby, which she does work super hard. So does Phineas. But I'm just saying, I don't know why she's coming from this like holier than thou place. I'm not into it. I'm not into it, not into it, not into it. What's Taylor's Ben name from the Chiefs? I don't know. What Taylor's Ben name from the Chiefs? Well, I'm from the Chiefs and we love Taylor. But as far as Taylor and Travis are concerned, I wanted to let you guys know, new report from Us Magazine. A source said that Travis will continue to fly back and forth between Europe and the US to support Taylor while he has the time. They apparently love home decor shopping while they are in Europe. They've been picking stuff out for Travis's new home that he just bought, which I said earlier to me proves that it's not just Travis's home, it's their home. So I love it. I love it, you guys. I just wanted to say that Taylor and Travis are doing fine, and I could not obviously do a live without a little Tavis update. And the Tavis update is they're thriving, and I'm living for every second of it. Tammy said, I'm having a Madison day. This is the second live today, and I listened to Madison and Courtney this morning. Tammy, I love you. Thank you so much, and hopefully you still like the sound of my voice by the end of today. So thank you, Tammy. You are an icon. Crystal, a Nepo baby is this new buzzword, short for nepotism, which is like you're getting an opportunity because of your parents, because of somebody you know, not because of your talent. So Northwest getting the role in Lion King, not because of her talent, just because her parents are Kim and Kanye. That is a Nepo baby. Yes, exactly. Kids who come from privilege, who got something not based on their work, just based on money, status, that kind of stuff. Redmond just said Taylor isn't a Nepo baby, but she did grow up upper to middle class with her parents, able to financially support her dreams. They could take financial risks on her, but she isn't technically Nepo. No, Taylor is not a Nepo baby. She just, exactly, you're right, grew up with parents who saw she had a talent and were willing to invest everything to make her dreams come true. And say what you will about that, Taylor has made sure to lift her entire family up since they did that. Her brother is part of her team. Her dad is part of her team. Her mom is part of her team. Everyone in her family is winning. Exactly. She was privileged. And you know what? She's never said she wasn't. She's never said she wasn't. And she always says she's very thankful for everything that, you know, she has. And she works hard. You guys, it's not like, I would say Nepo was famous for nothing. I agree, Gigi. I agree. I agree. And also Taylor works her butt off. Like, she has the talent to back it up. Again, her parents saw the talent and invested in the talent. It's not like Taylor was just, Saul, you can respectfully disagree with me. I think she's talented. But it's not like her parents just were like, we're rich and famous, so now you're going to go be a songwriter. That's not how it was. You know what I mean? They saw she had a talent and capitalized on that talent. Jessica said, that's beautiful what her family did for her dreams. I think she worked so hard. There's a Taylor song for everyone, so talented. Exactly. Exactly. I completely agree. I think, like, and parents supporting kids is also a privilege too. You know what I mean? Like, I look at the fact that when I graduated college, my parents were like, you need to move to LA to make your dreams come true. We're packing the U-Haul. You got this. Like, that is also, I look at that as a sense of privilege, because if my parents didn't support my dreams, I wouldn't be sitting here right now talking to you guys. If they didn't give me the chutzpah to, like, pack a U-Haul and tell me I can do it, I wouldn't be sitting here. You know what I mean? So, like, I look at that as also too just like parents supporting her. You know what I mean? That's another thing. And you're right, Hero Chick. Privilege can't buy talent. And she is freaking talented. And again, you cannot like her stuff. That's totally fine. But, I mean, she works hard and she donates a lot of money. Crimson Rose, thank you. She donates to every food bank. She donates to every food bank. Travis said, another talented Nepo baby is Blue Ivy. She works. She did. And you know what? Blue Ivy, that first show she did with Beyonce, got criticized for not going full out, and read the criticisms and went ahead, worked harder, and now she is freaking slaying. So, again, she's working it. She's killing it. Let's see, Jelena said, if it wasn't for my mother, I wouldn't be able to go for my own dreams. I'm grateful for that. Exactly. Kiara said, I agree, Madison, parents supporting kids is a privilege. It really is. DeGlow said supportive parents are the best. Epic Turtle, you got this. But I completely agree with you guys. So I kind of look at Taylor as not a Nepo baby, but just privileged in the sense that her parents were supportive. You know? Red Ninja, yes, we talked about Northwest and the whole Lion King situation. Further up. So, or not further up, further back. So definitely rewind and go check it out for sure. Cass said, okay, but Blue Ivy also has an ish ton of money already because her parents invested a lot in her name. That's the tea. That is the tea. They did. And they've done it for all of their kids, which is crazy. That is insane. You know what I mean? That is insane. I hope I can do part of that for my little baby whenever that happens. Because they have done a lot of stuff for her, which is crazy. But yeah, you guys, that is, we've been going live for over an hour and a half. How does this go by so fast? You guys, does it go by fast for you, or do you feel like I'm talking forever? Because for me, I honestly feel like I'm just chatting. And then, like, all of a sudden, I'll look up at the time, and I'm like, 93 minutes? When did that happen? Is it me? Or do I, like, or do you guys feel the same way? Because I literally feel like I am just talking and not even that long, and then all of a sudden, it's been an hour and a half. Okay, I'm glad it goes by fast for you guys, too, because I'm like, okay, thank you. I'm glad, because I was like, you guys, be honest. If it feels like I've been dragging on, y'all better tell me. Y'all better tell me. It goes by so fast. Hi, Ivy. It truly goes by so fast. Thank you, Deb. Because you're awesome at monitoring the chat. Thank you, Gigi. I try. You guys, I was really working hard today, but we did it. Dare I say, this was our most controlled Vertical Live. I kind of feel like it was, right? I feel like it was, and I'm living for it. We had our dose of little trolls, but I think it was okay. Okay, yay! I'm so glad you guys loved it. I love it, I love it. I know, colors. Now back to the real world. Oh, that's how I feel too. Jessica, love our tea time. I love our tea time as well. You guys, today was so fun. I feel like I am now not as scared of vertical lives because I feel like we also made some new friends, which was amazing. You guys, please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Please subscribe if you want to hang out with me in the House of Hill some more. Make sure your notification bell is on. That way you know when these lives are happening. We go live every Monday and Wednesday at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. Yes, Crystal, I'm planning on doing more memory lane segments. Thank you for reminding me. That's like always in my queue. So I definitely will be bringing those back. Let me know what you want me to cover. Like, I've already done Jen and Ben. I was thinking of them. But any celebrity feud, friendship, or relationship you want to see, Crystal, for memory lane, let me know. Let me know. Also, Jennifer, I'm sorry you're joining at the end. I'm sorry you're joining at the end. See, Rosas, you just made my day. You just made my day. I always want this to feel like a FaceTime and that it's just you hanging out with a friend, because that's what we are. We're all friends here. Right here, right here. Joy, I saw that you had a question as well. DM me or also come tomorrow and ask me your question. Angelina and Brad. Ooh, that would be juicy. That would be absolutely juicy. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. That sounds... Angelina and Brad would be good. Angelina and Brad would be amazing. All right, you guys. Well, also, make sure you're following me on Instagram. Make sure you're following me on TikTok. Also, really quick before I sign off, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you could please, please, please give this video a thumbs up while you're still here. Make sure you tune in tomorrow at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. And also, too, if you guys could go and show my most recent TikTok and my most recent Instagram post. Yay, Avery, thank you for subscribing. Cass, I'm dying. Cass said, wait, Jack's pooped. I owe you a super chat. Cass, I live, laugh, love you. You kill me. I'm dying. Thank you, Cass. You are so freaking funny. I'm so happy you're here. You guys, if you could go show my most recent TikTok and Instagram some love. It's a really cool partnership and I just want to do well for them. So if you guys could go support me in that way and just make sure to watch it, like it, comment on it, save it. Any love that you can show my most recent TikTok and Instagram post, I would really, really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and post it in this chat so you guys can see my handle. It is in my bio, but for some reason, I should go double check that it is, but I'm pretty sure it is in my bio. But yeah, if you could go, it's at I am Madison Hill with 2 Ds, is my TikTok and my Instagram. So if you guys could go and check out those recent videos, I would really, really, really appreciate it. It would really help me. I'm really trying to partner with brands more. That's one of my goals this year is to, you know, obviously get the attention of brands, work with brands more so I can grow and we can do more stuff here on YouTube together. So if you guys could please, please, please go show the TikTok and Instagram some love, share it, send it to your friends, like, comment, all of that stuff. I would really, really appreciate that really so much. So I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for having my back also. I does not go unnoticed and I feel so safe and you guys are just the best ever. Thank you for always having my back during these lives. And y'all, I will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow and at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. Have a fantastic rest of your evening and I love you guys. Bye.